If you hear any noise, it's New York. Basically, you know, can't get away from whatever that sound was just now. But today we're going to be talking about my weight loss. So get into some of the other questions. Alright, basically the most asked question is, how the heck am I getting all this done? Like, what is giving me all of these great results, or like fast results, better yet. Girl, I am an obsessive person, and the only way for me to do something is if I go all the way. So I'm changing my eating, as you guys saw in the grocery situation, or as I'll show you now in the grocery situation. I'll show you what my list of groceries are, and I'll show you what they look like. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to eat things that have as few ingredients as possible. One ingredient foods, that's what I'm trying to do. So obviously one ingredient foods are stuff like vegetables, fruits, like those kind of things that are very raw, very green. So I'm really trying to clean all my eating up. The only things that have multiple ingredients would probably be all the things that I get my fats from, and then some other things I get proteins from. So I am a girl that I love processed foods. Like, processed foods and Chantal go hand in hand. Like, I call you guys nuggets, for crying out loud. Like, you know, I haven't had a nugget in probably about 3 months. Take that in. Take it in. I am on a nugget. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm deficient. Is deficient the word? I don't know. But I have no nuggets. I have eaten no nuggets. Like, whew, it's been a rough time. When I get home though, it's gonna be a chafette, and I know it, and I know I get collapse, but I'm gonna try to keep it at home as much as possible. But basically, the things on my list that have more than one ingredient, I will put up here. And what is really helping me, I'll show you guys on my phone. What is really helping me is this thing called FitnessPal. And basically it helps me track all of my foods, and I have it set to like showing my macros mostly. So I have like my carbs, sugar, fiber, and then my caloric intake. Right now my diet pertains of mostly protein, and I'm trying to keep my carbs between like 50 and 100 grams. And on my FitnessPal you can set your goals, so you can show like how much you're supposed to be eating at a specific time. I have breakfast laid out. So you basically have your diary and you put everything in it. It might be a bit OCD if you're not into that kind of stuff, but I need the physical like reminder of you can't cheat this, because you have to write it in your FitnessPal after. First I have my protein shake, which is 240 calories. So I basically, in the first thing in the morning as a meal, and I also take the fat burning pills that I would have showed you guys at the same time, and that's the first thing I take, and that kind of leads me into the gym without me having to be hungry. And then I had a whole grapefruit, and grapefruits are fat burners, you know, they speed up your metabolism. So I really try to like layer on as many fat burning, metabolism boosting foods as possible to get optimum results, because we're on a deadline here, we're on a crunch. Like, I need to be at least halfway snatched by July, you know what I mean? So yeah, so for breakfast that was 472 calories, and I am on 1200 calories right now. When I showed you guys the picture of me from May 2nd, I was on 1500 calories, and I lost like 4 pounds in that space of time. And now that I'm on 1200 calories, I think I only lost like 2 pounds, but the difference is I've been drinking my apple cider vinegar concoction, which I showed you guys earlier, and I drink that 30 minutes before every meal or I drink it directly after I eat. Because sometimes you don't know exactly what you're gonna plan to eat. So I try to drink that at least 3 times a day, and that I think is what has given me most of my you know, fat burning whoosh whoosh properties, and that's how I lost a lot of the weight. Sodium is my best friend, and I'm trying to cut back on the sodium, but the sodium is still the thing that I eat the most. Like if you look at my macro count, you always see at the end of the day my sodium is like hella high, but it's within my sodium goal for the so for lunch today I'm gonna have, well, right now I'm gonna have jerk chicken and a spring mix salad, and I'm gonna peel some cucumber, probably like half a gram, maybe a gram, and that is 135 calories out of the 360 calories that I was supposed to eat during lunch, because that's how I have it broken down. I have to meet certain calorie counts each session. Breakfast is always my highest calorie count. It's also my favorite meal, so that's why. All my other calories I kind of fill in with snacks. Always had a very low appetite, and that has position my body into the way where it has very slow metabolism. So because I am literally piling all of these fast reacting foods on, I am hungry 24/7. So that is the issue. I am hungry 24/7, and I am the pickiest eater in the world. So that, like, therein lies the issue. So I find myself snacking on stuff like carrots, some cheese cubes. I'll read you out my goals. More goals. So you go to goals, and then my current weight, actually I have to put that in because I was 174.3 and now I am 173. It was 173.8, I think, and my goal weight right now is 150, but who knows. And I have my weekly goal as lose 2 pounds a week, and I'm very active because I go to the gym every single day, and I spend at least 2 hours in the gym. For cardio, I try to burn 200 calories at least, and I go for 30 minutes. That means if I am on 30 minutes and I don't have 200 calories, I'm going to keep going until I get 200 calories, and then I'm going to be like, bye, I hate cardio, it's the worst thing ever. I usually choose to bike, but recently I've been on the treadmill, and I don't run. Homegirl don't run, okay? I don't run unless someone's chasing me. And I know people are like, oh, but if someone chases you, you're going to be unfit. No, my fight or flight reflex will kick in, and I will be choom choom, choom choom, choom 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 choom. Nothing ain't getting me, okay? If I'm running and nothing is like chasing me, why am I running? Answer me. My makeup looks nice today. It's supernatural, by the way. 30 minutes, I probably walk at like 3.5 speed, and then I put it on random, so I'm up in a hill, blah, blah, blah. So this app only calculates your calories by cardio. So I would put in like, so today I spent like 263 on cardio on the treadmill, so I put that in, and then it adjusts your caloric intake. So as I said, my calories are supposed to be 1200. By the time I put in the calorie burning that I did, it bumped it up to 1400, because by the time I eat the extra 200 calories, I would have already burnt it off, and I would have been back to 1200 calories. And I also, what I'm doing right now is I'm weightlifting. I don't think I'm very good at it, but I do feel sore, like, but it always happens like a day after, like it doesn't happen the day of. And I think I'm seeing improvements, but I really want to work with like a trainer or something to get my form as perfect as possible and force me to push myself, because if no one is there, I'm just going to be using like 15-pound weights. Probably not even 15-pound weights, like 10-pound weights, let's be honest. And if it feels too easy, then I would switch to 15 pounds, but that's like one step, because I'm like, I'm the weakest person ever. I'm like, trembling from my arms. Trembling, because I'm so weak. Someone asked, how do I keep motivated? Listen, my beige costume is always in my mind. Here's a picture of my beige costume. Boom! Now the issue here is that my costume is in a large, because you know we pay far in advance. My costume is in a large. What's gonna happen when I get back home and my costume is gonna be too big for me? This has been in my head. Not only that has been in my head, but me, I have a Sugar Apple swim bathing suit. All the Beijing girls know about Sugar Apple swim. A swimsuit is like $200, maybe more, $210, $220, whatever. That is also in a large, and I love that swimsuit. What's gonna happen when I can't fit that swimsuit anymore. Somebody can take in my swimsuit. You feel like I take it back to Sugar Apple and be like, yeah, you could take this in, because this cost me $210 and I won't wear it for the rest of my life. Right? Is that unreasonable? Motivation, you guys hear me on Instagram, I'm like talking about this revenge body because y'all know I just went through a breakup or whatever. That's just for kicks here. Like, no man can really inspire me or not inspire me to change my body if I don't want to change it, you know? So it's less about the fact that I gone through a breakup and more, well, less about the fact that I broke up with somebody and more of the fact that I really like changing and I like dramatic changes, and nothing is more dramatic than a breakup. So I like that kind of like rev to change everything else. So okay, lost some weight in male form, gonna lose some weight in my own form. Like, it's gonna balance it out. What's really keeping me motivated is just the fact that I'm in New York until like July 16th and I cannot afford to eat out. Like, I cannot afford it. So I have to find something that I can eat myself, that I can make myself, that's healthy and won't make me put on weight. Because I know that when I am here for long periods in the summer, my tendency is just to be like KFC, McDonald's, whatever else that I can eat that is processed, that is yummy, and I don't have to cook. And then whoosh, I'm huge. I know I have that tendency, and I know I am here for a very long time, and I would come back like 200 pounds if I did not change my diet. And I was very serious about changing my diet because I'm just very serious about getting a lot healthier, or as healthy as I can be right now. Like, I slipped up like a couple times. I was coming home from a church job, and there's this like mom and pop store that sells the best fries ever for like $2. A large fry is like this big, large fries, $2. Right now my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Like, I went in and I was like, I need one. But I got a small. I usually get a large and I got a small, and I was like, that's it, moderation. That's it. That's who you are, moderation. And to tell you the truth, I felt disgusting afterwards. Like, I felt really ill and very like lethargic and really gross. I mean, when I was going into my mouth, I was like, this is delicious. But after, I felt nasty. Another thing that has been very helpful for me is enforcing portions. And I enforce portions by eating off of the same size plate for every single meal. This plate, and as you can see, is probably like the size of my head. And this enforces that I do not overeat. And I don't pack the plate either. I do like two to 1, so 2 protein to 1 veggie, and then this is what I cook in. So it's smaller than the plate, or almost the same size as the plate, so everything is proportionate, and that just stops you from overeating because you're less likely to eat big portions if you put it on a small plate. But yeah, that is like a visual cue that I use a lot of the time. In the gym, I find it very hard to do the continuous workouts, like, because I get distracted easily, and as I said, I'm listening to my opera at the same time, and sometimes I might miss a cue that I need to remember, so I like find myself stopping and like trying to focus on that. So, but I don't like working out to like playlist music. I usually work out to podcasts and stuff like that, like people talking, because it makes me feel like, you know, I'm not really exerting that amount of energy. I alternate between timers and counting sets. I count sets for weights, but for other things that but for like abs and like other leg exercises, I use a timer situation. Alcohol. Y'all know I love a wine. Y'all know I love a cocktail. Y'all know I love to be bougie. Alcohol has to go though. Like, I had 2 banks, I mean not like on Friday. And that's because I was at this restaurant and they had banks. Now let me tell you, that banks cost me $8 US, $16 per one. Anyways, but yeah, alcohol is full of carbs and sugars you do not need, and a lot of the weight that we put on is from stuff like alcohol. So cancel her, or like have her like once a week. Like, if you're going out, have her like once a week. I think what's necessary is figuring out what works for you. So what might work for me might not work for you, yeah? So I'm drinking a hell of a lot of apple cider vinegar. I'm working out not as vigorously as I can, to be honest. If I had like a trainer or something, it would probably be even more intense and my results would probably be even better. but I'm just kind of, you know, trying to figure out as I go along. Do not conflate your weaknesses to my weaknesses or your success to my successes, because our bodies are different. But I am always here as a support guide. You know, you can ask anybody if you pop into my DMs. I'm more than ready to answer and be like, yeah girl, like this, that, and the next, and we're like in this together. Nuggets, we are in this together. If we want those revenge bodies, we are, you know, I'm throwing all these crumbs, all these cookies at you. Not cookies. I'm throwing all these knowledgeable things at you, and it's your choice if you grab them or not. So a quick run through of the things that I am doing one more time before I end this video. 1, I'm eating foods that contain one ingredient majority of the time. 2, out of all the foods that I am eating, I'm making sure that I pick foods that have a known property that boosts metabolism and accelerates fat burning. I'm going to put a list of those here. 3, working out is very important. 4, keep your head in the game, Wildcat. You can do it. You're great. You're awesome. And this is going to be the time of our life. And we're just going to be so gorgeous by, like, I don't know, we're already gorgeous, but we're going to be even more gorgeous when we hit our goals. And when we hit our goals, nobody can tell me nothing. You get it. You get it. I hope that this video made sense. I feel like I was just really excited to talk to you guys because I haven't spoken to you guys in a while because I've been moving. I'm going to try to be as productive as possible this summer. This is our summer. Summer 18. We're going to nail it. We're going to be awesome. Nobody is going to spoil it. And it's going to be great. So, do not you forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye!